ओह! हाय। आपने भी इंटरनेट पे कुछ ऐसी इमेजेस तो देखी ही होगी और कुछ ऐसे वीडियोज़ भी देखे होंगे। तो एक्चुअली में चल क्या रहा है? व्हाई इज़ इंटरनेट डिवाइडेड इंटू 2 पार्ट्स अगेन? डोंट वरी, आई विल एक्सप्लेन। लेट्स गेट अनकॉम्प्लिकेटेड। To understand why this is such a big deal, you need to understand two things. Japan has this very popular concept called manga, which are graphic novels which are illustrated in the late 19th century style, which has become quite popular all around the world. Now, to widespread this mode, when the digital era came upon, companies and creators started to draw animations which were further digitalized into movies and web series. Now, this became so popular, the entire world started to call animations from Japan anime. In today's world, anime is one of the most beloved culture. As the popularity grew, production houses started to find ways how to capture audiences' attention more. Many houses started to develop their own style, which would depict in their anime, capture audiences' love towards them. One of the major publishers of this anime was Studio Ghibli, which was founded by Mr. Hayao Miyazaki, who is considered as godfather of animations. Mr. Miyazaki was also considered as a pioneer of the industry and is often compared with Walt Disney in animation. Now, where does the problem arise in this? Recently, 3 days ago, ChatGPT launched its latest image generation model, which is so powerful it can depict many major styles which has been popularized in centuries and create AI generated content for the same. Internet got started with images generated by the AI and it quickly turned into a very viral trend. The problem here is that many people believe that this is end of an art form which is very popularized and is also considered as one of the most disciplined as well as very emotion derived art form. While Mr. Miyazaki warned us about the same 10 years ago in this viral clip.
毎朝この頃会わないけど身体障害の友人がいるんですよ。そのハイタッチするんだけども大変なんです。彼の筋肉がこわばってる手と僕の手でこうハイタッチするでその彼のことを思い出してね、僕はこれ面白いと思って見ることできないですよ。これを作る人たちは痛みとかそういうものについてね何も考えないでやってるでしょ。極めて不愉快ですよね。そんなに気持ち悪いものをやりたいなら勝手にやってればいいだけで、僕はこれを自分たちの仕事をつなげたいとは全然思いません。極めて何か生命に対する侮辱を感じます。
He is not at all a fan of art generated by AI and is considering it as a distasteful to life itself. Is it okay for them to destroy a legacy like this, or are they breaking some sort of laws? So this is a very gray area. So why? There are two implications here. One is ethically this is not at all correct and an art form should not be derived from AI generated work and should not be mass produced like this. But at the same time, OpenAI has not broken any laws. Japan has a very clear provisions for AI and the generated AI content for that matter. One of the major thing which Japan has as compared to the entire world is that they think that AI models should be trained with all the data they can have without any copyright issues. But there is a provision here that there should, if someone's work has been their original, then they need the owner's permission for the same. So there are two types of cases where Studio Ghibli can file against OpenAI. First is an input case and one is an output case, where they can argue two different things. For the input case, Studio Ghibli argues that the copyrighted content which they have used to train the ChatGPT's model is theirs and they can't use because it is a personal content of the studio, so they can't use it to train their model. While the other case is the output, where the studio can argue that the output derived from ChatGPT resembles the work done by studio so much that it has to be copyrighted. But OpenAI here has legal advantage because they can easily argue, as for the input case, there is no proof with Studio Ghibli that they have copied any kind of thing, as well as they can easily say that the models were trained using fan art, which itself is a very big gray area for the copyright thing. As for the output thing, it's much harder to convince a legal system why their output should be same, because many times work can be inspired or derived from something and there is no legal precedent there to set the scales towards Studio Ghibli. So where do we stand here? Is AI become so important or has it become so independent that it can derive from work? And is it okay for us to use it to work upon someone's lifelong work? Mr. Miyazaki has worked his entire life, dedicated 35 years of his life to perfect an art form which is loved by millions of fans. But today, and AI can generate the same art with a click of a button and generate as good as same results by this. Mr. Miyazaki has warned us with a grave warning that one day AI will be so dangerous that it will take up a job of many million people, and it has started to become the case. This derivative of images can be taken as a precautionary measure for us to think, is it okay for AI to be so independent? Whereas the tech enthusiast in me is very proud of the way OpenAI has worked with models, that such incredible results are generated where many memories can be recreated, or many memories can be preserved forever. That art can be accessible to anyone. It is now not only accessible to those who have been secretive about it, or it doesn't have to involve years of practice. Anyone with a computer and imagination can create whatever they want. So what are your views on this? Do comment down and do follow for more such videos. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.